so the first thing that we did is we went ahead and graphed all the financial data that we had access to. So the first one you're going to look at here is going to be your total sales in dollars. The blue line is going to be the school year 2013-2014. Orange is last year, and then this gray line right here is what we've got going on this year. So this is the total sales in dollars per week. This is going to be your total patrons, and it looks relatively similar. But what we did find interesting was your average ticket sales. And again, keep in mind gray is going to be this current year. So we've actually increased in average tickets. This isn't what we're charging. This is what students are paying on average per visits. So when we did that analysis, we really kind of found out that people are buying higher priced items. They're spending more money in the shop, just less people are showing up. So what we need to do is we need to figure out how to drive bodies. And to do that, we identified 2 target markets that we really think are going to give us the most bang for our buck. And Shane's got her first one here.
So good afternoon, how are you doing?
I'm doing it.
Hi, do you have a second to speak?
Well, I have class in 15 minutes, so you have to be quick.
All right, no problem. I have a quick question for you, okay?
Okay.
Do you ever heard of our restaurant campus called Pangea?
Well, I've heard about it, but I don't have time. You know, I have 30 credit hours. I'm working full time. I have kids. You know, I need something that's fast, cheap, and convenient.
That's perfect because we actually recognize this issue, and we have something called the Pangea Express app. And what it is that you can link up your CAD card, your debit card, and your credit cards to the app, and it's just 3 simple steps. You go on the app, choose what you want, and pay for it. So if you want something really quick, you know, like sandwich, chips, and water, boom, you pay for it. And then what you're going to do now is you go to Pangea, and then there's going to be a designated express line for you to go pick it up and show them your CAD card or your phone, your app, show them that you paid for it, and then boom, it's ready.
Oh, so I don't have to wait in line or anything? I can just go right up there?
Oh, not at all.
Oh, really?
It's as
I have to
easy as
tell my
this.
friends about that.
It's easy as this.
Okay, so let's talk about how we're going to pay for this, since obviously software development is a little expensive. What we're going to do is we're going to do an internship / capstone with your computer programming, your computer software engineer students, and IT students to make a software and redesign your mobile app. That way we can get it done for free. They get a nice real world event where they can actually practice doing this. Our second example, Shane's out with our next customer.
Okay, so how you doing today, sir?
I'm actually doing well today.
Awesome. Do you have a second for me to speak to you?
Yeah, actually take your time. I have all the time in the world.
Awesome. All right, so I have one question for you, man. Where do you eat on campus?
I'm actually looking for a place to hang out because my dorm room is actually really small.
Awesome. You know, here at UofA, we actually recognize those issues, and I have a solution for you. You ever heard of Pangea, the restaurant campus?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Oh, okay, perfect. Well, just to let you know, we're actually remodeling it, and we're going to incorporate some, like, you know, some lounge chairs and some more couches, make it more homey. And we're also gonna, like I said, we're making more like at home, so that people can lounge and chill. And also we're also gonna incorporate power outlets so that you guys can study and do the homework as well.
I just have one question. Should I bring my bros?
Oh, of course you can always bring your bros.
Awesome, man.
You know, we actually got one thing for you, man. If you bring your bros and you guys all have the app, we'll give you guys a referral discount.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go right now.
All day. Let's go.
So with the remodel, when you use that Pangea Express app and you bring a friend, there's going to be a bring a friend discount. This is how we're going to drive multiple people in there and kind of make it a community to hang out in. So we're also going to add some power outlets. We're going to kind of make it kind of a nicer place to hang out and really be a social event. Because millennials see eating as a social event. That's what we do to hang out. So we need to make that happen. How are we going to do it? Again, keeping costs low. We're just going to get some like thrift shops, some Goodwill couches. You know, the whole idea of Pangea, obviously, going back to the supercontinent where everything was jammed together, will work great with so many different types of furniture and so many different kind of esoteric things going on there.
Good idea.
So with the Pangea Express app, we aim to be implemented by the fall of 2017. We'll use the rest of this semester to begin recruiting students. We'll use next semester to actually begin work on it. We'll have a soft rollout in summer that we can fix all the bugs before anything comes out come November of 2017. As far as the internal remodel, we can begin immediately sourcing couches and find some inexpensive ones. Then once we have enough to do a complete regut, we can rip the old furniture out and put it in there within 24 hours. Any questions?
So just first, before we throw back?
You guys good? All right.
So you were saying that, you had like short time, is that like a staff person who doesn't have much time? But, what about, if there's 50,000 students or whatever at UofA, how would you deal with that?
Well, yeah, sure. It's a good question. With the Express app, it's supposed to be very kind of easy prepackaged foods. So this is not gonna be a full buffet where you walk through and pick out every individual food you want. You've got a choice of 3, 4 items. So when it's Asian night, it's egg rolls. When it's Italian night, it's like a veal cutlet parmesan. When it's Mexican night, it's just a burrito that you can pick up immediately. It's already staged. That make sense? Go ahead.
What's the difference between going ordering like on your app, calling Jimmy John's, which is on campus, or going to Panda when they're scooping it right in front of you?
Well, what's nice about this is it's linked to your CAT card, so you can do it while you're sitting in class the last 5-10 minutes. That way, as you're walking through, you pick it up immediately. It's nice, centrally located. Obviously, all the other food court stuff is off by itself, whereas this is going to be kind of more centrally located with the other stuff around campus.
Yeah, you
Good
can-
question. Go ahead.
No, I was going to add to that. As soon as you pay for it on your app, show us the attendant at the cafeteria or the Pangea, and then they'll just give you food right away.
Uh-oh, that caused some interesting stuff. Good.